We don't often realize how fast things are actually growing. In fact, we live through every other day, like the day before, not realizing that seemingly drastic changes to our high school life is essentially a cumulative display of us slowly maturing, as we, the class of 2013, embark on new adventures, prevail through challenges, forge new friendships, adapt to new environments, and take on new responsibilities. Which is why I believe we are not a community merely defined by the characteristics and stereotypes of individuals.
Aiden, what's your favorite literary device?
如果你不好好上这堂课，请你马上去图书馆自己去自修。
Gary, Hugo, you need to go to bed earlier. Separately or together. Edward Lung never stops talking.
Timothy Lamb always spent a big chunk of time in the toilet. That's where he learned physics.
For me, the grade 12s can best be described as
Wise.
Our team
马拉松
Collaborative.
Energetic.
Disorganized. Diverse.
is chilled.
Bombastic.
Playful.
大拼图
second child. Just like me, I'm the second child in the family. I think grade 12 has had to work through what it means to be the second child. That's the second graduating class at ISF. I'm a middle child in my family, and as you know, being a middle child means you're squished in the middle. The current grade 12s, it's fair to say, have had to grow out of that particular pressure. They're not the first graduating class, they're the second. And with that comes a certain responsibility, but also a certain need to challenge what the first class, the eldest sibling, might have accomplished.
I know you people actually, since you are the age of 12 or 13, right? Now around 17 or 18.
Say in general, I think you guys have grown up a lot. And I remember then thinking, wow, these guys, you know, they're still quite young. But you've grown up a lot in about the 2 years that I've seen you, and I'm sad to be saying bye to you guys, but also to ISF. And even though you're not my first cohort, you're my second cohort, and so equally as special.
Well, one word to describe grade 12, I'll say is chilled. Why do I say so? Well, if you ask Aiden, Anson, Charlotta, or Jonathan, how's their exam preparation coming along, they will say it's fine. And so will Bryden. He will tell me positively yes. If you ask Amy, she will say yes, but follow with a but. If you ask Gigi, she will not reply you, and she will just smile at you. And if you ask Joanne, no wait, she's still sleeping. Oh no, not Joanne, she's not in class yet. Ayah! Angie, for Timothy Lamb and Dominic, well, I can't ask them because they haven't handed in their previous work. For Edward, well, he won't reply you, but he will suddenly break into a song. And for Hugo and Gary, no wait, I can't ask Hugo and Gary, they're still sleeping. So there you have it, class of 2013, chilled.
拼图就好像是每一块有不同的颜色、不同的形状，但是拼在一起，真的总体来讲感觉是很和谐的一幅画。
Probably the first time I met my grade 11s, and I presented them with what theatre was going to look like in grade 11 and 12, and I think poor things so tired with all this information and dry, boring information about what the course would look like, but you know, they took it on the chin. The first time all the grade 11s worked on The Wizard of Oz, and that was very special because I had my grade 11 theatre class, but I also had Justin Lee, the sound man from heaven. He was unbelievable.
When I had some rough times last year, I was very impressed with the care shown to me by students who understood.
学呢有很多的坚持，所以在当中我看到了好多你们的各种各样的故事，但是呢，每个人还是在努力的跑，没有放弃。终于每一个同学，35个同学现在都跑到了终点。那我很高兴，现在真的能够看到你们每个人都拿到了大学的通知，然后真的呢都可以跑完了这2年的这个马拉松，不简单，真的是不简单的。它变成了你的人生当中的一个闪光的一个记号，而这个记号呢，会留在你，也留在我们的心里面。
Back in 2011 when I travelled to Yangshuo and I was part of the action team, and I became known as the 11th member of the team, so I became known as number 11. So I actually became part of that grade 11 team in Yangshuo, so this is from number 11. My words of wisdom to you, very short, very sweet, would be, and my historians would know this, is that in life or in exams or in work, just don't get bogged down. Okay? Alright?
So I have said to my theatre students, don't panic, I'll tell you when to panic.
Think about the big picture, to relax a little bit and hang out and watch The Simpsons or do something fun. You guys are so studious, way more studious than I ever was, and I'm really excited for you to experience college because it's just such a memorable time, and I know that all of you are going to have a really, really great time learning more about yourselves, and so I'm excited to hear about your endeavors.
Definitely, you know, just spread out the work, start and make a plan. Don't save everything to the last minute, of course you know this now, but I would say definitely make sure you're getting enough sleep, you're eating properly, and you make time for exercise. That's going to be extremely important for your stress.
I think you need to reward yourselves. Don't forget that yes, studying is important, but if you study, you get a reward. Treat yourselves, just like we do with dogs. Study, reward yourself with some video games, computer, chocolate, and you're almost there. You're almost in the real world.
Sleep. Justin, sleep.
Not speaking as an English teacher, but speaking as a yoga teacher, I would encourage you always to stretch your minds as much as yourselves, your bodies, your spirits.
I mean, exams are a terrible but an inevitable end to a course like a DP program. I think just small bites and chew slowly. The exam's going to happen, and so just I think you have to go in there with your game face on and keep calm, carry on, isn't it?
What do I wish to say to the class of 2013? Well, for those of you in my class, you have all watched The Pursuit of Happiness. I hope you have learned something about life from that movie. Your life ahead may be smooth, sailing. Your life ahead may be difficult. But whatever it is, how your life turns out, I hope IB and ISF have prepared you well for the road ahead. As your teacher, I've spoken about this many times in class. The true value or worth of the individual is not about how many 7s you get in your IB exams. It's not about which branded university you get into in the next few months. It is not about the job that you're going to get in the future. It is not about the companies you work for. It is, of course, not about how much money you will make in the future. All this, I think, you will achieve. What is important to me is that your worth as an individual is measured by your contributions back to society. I will be more proud of you if I see one day on TV you help an old lady cross the road than me hearing about how much money you make as a headline news in the newspaper. Enrich the lives of other people, and I'm sure your life will be enriched as well. Only then will I be proud of you and to have been your teacher. Take care.
It's about you, it's about your life, and it's about your legacy. But remember, this is one blip on that journey. Keep things in perspective. Have confidence in yourself. Know that teachers, your friends, the school will always be there for you. We are working this through with you. Whether you get 22 points or 41 points, you've given the best shot to the toughest secondary certificate you can world over. Good luck, grade 12. Looking forward to seeing you on the other side. All the best.
Alright, so it really isn't my intention to make you guys, the non-grade 12 people, sit through 10 minutes of teachers spilling their guts out about things you guys can't even relate to, let alone me, who just cannot shut up, adding on to it. But I really hope you will understand when I say that from the past few months, leading to this very moment, the senior week, the farewell to teachers, friends, the dressing up, the hideous hide and seeks, the editing of this video through 3 sleepless nights, have been an extreme emotional roller coaster for me and my classmates. And so it will be for you too, when you eventually get to the end of grade 12, having to say bye to a campus you spent more time in than your home. Take this from the class of 2013. Some of us have been with ISF for 8 years, and what I'll be telling you here will resonate with most, if not all, my classmates. ISF has always, will always be evolving. The continuum of ISF exploring new ideas, building new foundations, then flourishing them will be an endless cycle till the end of time. So embrace it. When your time comes, take initiative. Start something. Take on new responsibilities and do something for the school and your classmates, the warriors who will fight alongside you through the journey ahead. More importantly, enjoy being part of this fascinating process. Because at the end of the day, you darn well be sure the blood, sweat, and tears you have shed in these 2 years of torture are accompanied by the smile you give when you know you have made a real impact. You will always be the pioneers in your generation of the ISF evolution.
It's highly embarrassing. And then it's, okay, memorable quote, memorable one word, memorable what? Maybe if I then, okay, so if I say one word.
Do you go crazy or something?
You want me to play the guitar?
Yes.
What do you want me to play?
What do you play?
Oh my god.
I
Ready.
know what to play. What do you want me to play? You don't put this in. I could, I could play some country and western, maybe some jazz.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, I'm not going to play anything.
What? Dude, you can't do that?
You can't do that?
Yeah,
Trust!
You're gonna infuriate her.